Alright, so now I'm sitting on the driver's side of the car, and I'm going to slide underneath here and show you up towards the front of the car. So here we go. So there we go. So we were just at the back of the car. There's drive shaft, emergency brake cables. Okay. Here's the exhaust. Going up here towards the front. There's a muffler right above my face. And you can see a lot of oil and stuff had dripped under here over the years. And I'm right underneath the driver's side, where the driver's feet would be. That's basically where I'm at. And this is the back side of the transmission. There's this is the brake line here that runs across and then goes back to the back of the car. Then right above, let's see where I'm at here. Right above this frame rail here, this piece, is the brake master cylinder. I'll see if I can get up in here with the camera. Can't really see it, but this right here is the master cylinder. There's a lever that comes down through the floor that when you push on the brake, it pushes a piston in here which compresses the brake fluid, and then that goes through the brake lines to all four corners of the car. The clutch pedal also attaches right on the other side of this, and it does the same thing, has a lever that disengages the clutch, and then you can shift the gears and all that kind of stuff. So that's where all that is, but it's right above this frame rail piece, and so it's really hard to get to. Hopefully I don't have to replace that. It's completely empty of brake fluid right now. It was empty when I got the car, so all the brake fluid had leaked out at all the brake cylinders at each wheel, so I'm replacing all those. The brake lines all look good, but I'm replacing all the brakes and brake shoes and all that kind of stuff that's at each wheel corner. But you can see the motor mounts. That's motor mount there. Rubber bushings are all in good shape. Exhaust then goes up, connects to the engine. This is the oil pan right here. That tube right there is like a oil pressure overflow tube. There's no oil that comes out of there, but as the engine builds up pressure, that's just kind of a little escape tube for any oil pressure or whatever, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, this is all just mechanical levers and connecting rods and springs, and there's nothing electronic under here controlling anything. There's no computers that can go bad. It's all mechanical, which is really easy to work on. Just nuts and bolts and stuff. That's underneath the front of the car, but again, no rust, no major damage or missing parts that I could tell, obviously, that I know about anyway. Oh, this is an interesting thing here. This is underneath the passenger side front seat, and that's a little electric motor, and there's a fan up above the floor that would move heat into under the seat of the car. There's little tubes there's two tubes over there, right there. Those are hot water lines that would come from the engine once your engine's warmed up, and I guess somehow, that is disconnected obviously, but that was how that's how the front seat was heated. There's a fan underneath the front seat that would blow hot air up in there. That's all disconnected. I'm not going to reconnect all that stuff. Not necessary. I'm not going to be running it in the wintertime. But that's an interesting way that that's set up there. because usually there's a heater core inside either on the firewall or underneath the dash. And they didn't do it that way on this one. So that's the front.